Hi guys, how you doing? I hope you're doing so fine. So basically what we're gonna do today is to learn the different comparative and superlative rules. But for that, we're gonna use a chart, which is this one right here. So if you see, we have a set of different adjectives, okay? And those are powerful, big, fast, expensive, small, pretty, far, good, bad, beautiful, and also nice. So we're going to change them into the comparative and superlative. And at the end, we're going to be writing sentences using the adjective, comparative, and superlative. But let's get started. So number one, powerful. If you see, it's in red color as well as, okay, expensive and also beautiful. So powerful has three syllables, okay? Powerful, okay? Three syllables. Expensive, three syllables. Beautiful, three syllables. So for two or more syllable adjectives, we're gonna use the word more. This one right here, more. So we're gonna put here, okay, the word more because we're gonna have this adjective that has three syllables. So we write more, powerful, okay? And then if you see here, we have one word right here in red color that says than. So that one is gonna go at the end, all right, of this structure, okay? So that's the comparative form for this adjective, more powerful than. So I'm gonna put it bigger, okay? So that's the way, okay, that we change powerful into the comparative, more powerful than. So let's continue. Then we have expensive, and it's the same rule, okay? It's a three syllable adjective, so we're gonna use more. So let's write it down, okay? More expensive, and at the end, we're gonna write than. So that's the way that we change this adjective into the comparative form, more expensive than. Let's continue with the other one, which is beautiful. The same, yes, that's correct. More, okay, beautiful than. And that's the way that we change, okay, the first, okay, three adjectives into the comparative form. And remember, we do this because they have three syllables. So two or more syllable adjectives, we use the word more. Let's continue with the second rule. One syllable adjective. And the one that we have right here first is big. So if you see here, big basically has three letters: consonant, vowel, consonant. That's why you can see here CVC. All right, CVC stands for letter C, consonant, letter B, vowel, letter I, and G, consonant. So it says, when we have this rule, so we're gonna double the last letter. So we're gonna write here big. And because we have consonant, vowel, consonant, so we're gonna double the last letter, okay, which is letter G. So then later, okay, for one syllable adjective, we're gonna use ER. Okay, we're gonna use ER. And then we're gonna have this one and we're gonna put it right there. Okay, and at the end it's gonna say bigger. All right, I'm gonna put it bigger. All right, bigger, and then we're gonna have than. So remember that this is okay, these are the two letters that we wrote down. The ER, this one right here, bigger than. And that's the way that we create this comparative form for the adjective big. Remember, we have consonant, vowel, consonant. We double the last letter, which is letter G. And at the end is bigger than. So that's the second rule. Rule number 3. We have fast. Fast, okay, is one syllable adjective, but doesn't have, okay, the formula, okay, that we were talking, okay, for the adjective big. Because if you see, the last three letters is consonant, consonant, vowel. So we cannot double the last letter. So we write, okay, fast. And for only one syllable adjective, so we write ER, which is faster. I'm gonna put it bigger. Okay, faster. I'm gonna put some color to the last letters. Faster, and at the end, we're gonna put as well than. Okay, than. So that's the way that we change fast into the comparative form, faster than. Next one, we have small, the same. Small, the last three letters are, okay, vowel, consonant, consonant. No, it's not the same formula for big. So we write small, okay? So we write small, okay? And then we need to put only for one syllable adjective. Remember, is this one that we're gonna use, ER. So we put ER, so at the end, okay, the way that we read it is smaller than. I'm gonna put it bigger. Oops, okay. Yeah, okay, put it bigger in this moment. So at the end, it's gonna be like this, smaller and the same than. So we're gonna put some color in the last two letters so you can see what we're doing. So basically, okay, this is the way that we write the comparative form for the adjective small. Let's continue. That is okay, 1, 2, 3, and this is number 4. Rule number 4 is, okay, this adjective, pretty. So pretty, okay, is an adjective that end up, okay, with the letter Y. But here the rule says we eliminate letter Y. Okay, so we need to eliminate it. Okay, so we, boom, eliminate letter Y. So for this adjective, okay, we're gonna use I-E-R. So we're gonna write it at the end right here, I-E-R. And that's the way, okay, that we write, okay, this adjective into the comparative form. So what is the meaning? Okay, so what is the meaning of this, okay, different bits that we write at the end of this, okay, structure? So remember, big is grande, okay, pero si le añadimos el ER, significa más grande, correct. So that's the meaning of ER, okay, meaning in Spanish. All right, faster, faster, okay? More expensive, smaller, prettier, okay? So prettier or IER significa más bonito, más bonita que. So that's the meaning, okay? Remember, every time that you put something at the end of this adjective, the meaning is that in Spanish. So let's continue. That is the 4th rule. So now here comes the 5th rule, which is far, good, and bad. So far, okay, good, and bad, those are irregular adjectives. So what that really means? It really means that the writing for the comparative of these adjectives are gonna change. So the comparative for far is gonna be farther. The comparative for good is gonna be better. The comparative for bad is gonna be worse. So that's the way that we write the comparative of these 3 regular adjectives. Thanks God, it's only 3 regular adjectives that we have for this structure. And remember, all these 3 regular adjectives, always at the end, we're gonna use than all the time. So farther means, okay, distance, okay? We're talking about the distance. For example, okay, San Salvador is farther, all right, from Santa Tecla. But San Miguel is even farther, okay, than San Salvador. So that's the way, okay, that we use, okay, far, farther than. So talking about this one. And good, better, okay, is better if you exercise. Worse, and is worse if you don't exercise, okay? So that's the way that we use, okay, these three regular adjectives. Next one, the last one, nice. Okay, nice is only one syllable adjective, okay? So we write it down right here, okay? I'm gonna put it bigger, nice. So if you see, this adjective already has a letter E, already has one letter E, this one right here. So we already use more, we already use ER, and we already use IER, and the only one that have left is R. So that's the one that we're gonna write right here, letter R, boom. And at the end, we say nicer than. And that's the way that we basically create the comparative of these adjectives. So guys, so those are the different rules to create the comparative form of these adjectives. So analyze it. If you have some comments, okay, write it down